Welcome to the Between the Pages podcast. Today we're going to be talking about Gregg, Who Is Gregg, and we're continuing our little mini-series on, it's like a mini author insights on each of the books. So,
yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah,
You're the author.
I like Gregg. I'm Jimmy. This is Sarah. This is our podcast. We're doing these little mini podcasts on each of the books. We're up to 10 releases now, and so our goal is to have 10 in the next year. And so we thought, well, we'll do a synopsis, if you will, kind of a summary of what we've done so far. Gregg is an interesting book. And the inspiration for Gregg was
Gregg.
Gregg wakes me up. I don't know. Y'all might have seen him. He's done some cameos here in some of our other podcasts. He's a big cat, but he wakes me up like this morning. He had me up at like 1:40, wanting to look out the door because it's 7 degrees here, and the door was open, and he smelled the air, and he's like, "No, I'm not going out there," And so I'm like, "Okay, I'm going back to bed." I go back to bed. About 3 hours later, there he is again. So it's like, okay, but that's Gregg, and I don't mind that he wakes me up. It doesn't bother me. I like the cat, and he's a good cat, and that kind of stuff.
And this is exactly what he looks like when he sleeps.
And when he's sleeping, he's in there right now, all sprawled out asleep. I guess the interesting part about it is he wakes me up, and in the nice summer months and stuff, it's really good because he wakes me up, and I go open the door, and the birds are all out there, and it's a symphony out there, and just unbelievable. I mean, most people are still asleep and they're just missing it. And so it's a wonderful experience for me. But Gregg, he got me to pondering, well, where does Gregg go when I let him out? What does he do, And, so...
Sometimes he goes on adventures with other cats.
Yeah, I don't know what he does. We catch him on camera. Yeah. We got surveillance here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You'll see him with like stray cats, and they're just going to hang out, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and so you'll see him out in the driveway doing this or that with other cats, or whatever. But the funny part about it was, I guess granddaughter was talking on the phone one day.
No, it was Eleanor was here, and she was learning new words, and we were kind of calculating how many she knew because it was that time
the doctors to go to the doctor,
and I'm like, well, how many does she know? So I'm like getting prepared, and I'm like keeping my little track of what words she's said and everything. And Gregg went to go out the window, and she's like, Gregg, and I texted my husband. I'm like, Eleanor said Gregg. Yeah. And he was like, who's Gregg?
Yeah, there you go. Who's Gregg? He's a cat. Oh, okay. And so it was kind of funny.
Not even, cool, she learned a new word. He's like, who's Gregg? Yeah. Because who names their pets people names?
I don't know. I guess
they're like
lots of people do.
Tangerine or something.
Yeah, tangerine. Yeah, right. Fruits. But that's how the title came to be. It's like, who's Gregg? And then we got to think about, well, what does Gregg do? And so Gregg, in a sense, he's out there, hanging out with other cats and doing things. He's an evangelist. So we thought, okay, great. What we'll do is we'll make Gregg an evangelist, and so and during the course of the book, there's
cat.
He's cat. He goes to college or whatever, gets a degree. And he's a kingdom evangelist traveler, cat, and evangelism traveler. And so...
You never see Gregg and Cat in the same room at the same time.
Right, and you never see Panda and Mango Marnier in the same room together. So the thing is these two guys, and I kid around, well, you never see me and Batman in the same room together either. But, we know why. But the thing is it's just one of those kind of mystery things, just kind of fun. But, there's Gregg, Cat, and Panda, Gregg the cat, and Panda the cat, and Gregg, Cat the detective, and Panda Marnier, or Mango Marnier, his companion. And they go to Tet. And Tet is like, and this is kind of interesting because Gregg the detective, he's always got places to go.
Yeah.
and things to do. Because he has goals. You know, he has goals. This is his goal in life, is to spread the gospel, the good news, and that's what he does. And so it's a good read. I like it.
And there's not much to it. It's one of the simpler books. He's an evangelist. He's planting seeds, and the he's in JG too.
Yeah.
So that's where it's kind of funny because Gregg comes out first, but in the storyline of the books, you first see Gregg and Panda. Do you see?
You see
Gregg?
Panda.
It's
you
just
don't
Panda.
See Gregg. You see Panda.
Yeah, I wrote down the notes.
Yeah. Gregg. Yeah, Gregg. This is his first appearance anywhere. Anything. But you
never know. Could be other ones.
He's probably going to show up in another book along the way, along with all the other cats. So and we're doing the Hounds of Heaven thing right now. So all of the dogs are going.
Oh, we're doing that.
Yeah.
Cool. Good.
Working on that storyline. It's kind of interesting. It's
for everyone who's watching this podcast. You just got a fun little tidbit about the future.
Well, I don't even know what'll happen this year, but the manuscript's being written, and we're laying down some rough scenes. So it'll probably be next year. But it's.
Are you gonna put Sig Sig in one of them?
Yeah, the Hounds of Heaven is. All of the dogs will be in there. Zope and Sig Sig and Dixie from the Empty Nest, and all of these dogs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna make one for like Randy and Cole.
Yeah, Randy's. He
doesn't have a book yet.
Dixie looks like Randy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, neither have I. I've seen the edits to the manuscript. I got those worked on this weekend and submitted, but I haven't seen any illustrations yet.
Good to know. Well, that's Gregg.
So. Yeah, Gregg is kind of an easy book. It's kind of It's
probably one of the shortest, I think.
Well, no, they're all.
Only one Fat Cat might be shorter.
They're all 12 to 14 illustrations as a minimum, and then I think this falls into the 12 category. Okay. So, but yeah, it's up there with Jake, and it's a simple book. But maybe your child is interested in growing up to be an evangelist. Yeah. And so, evangelists are people too, and they do things. And so, the idea here is Gregg goes out and lays the groundwork and spreads the word, and then JG, he's the missionary. Yep. He comes and he,
work together.
Helps people get their village set up or improve their life or, whatever, kind of thing.
So that was our challenge for you this week, is to plant one seed this week, a kind word, a short prayer for someone, or a gentle movement of truth.
Yeah, well, that's a tall order there. But, yeah. It's kind of interesting because we got our second harvest of lemons. Yeah. Off our lemon tree, and that was our first choices one presentation we made was, and so those lemons didn't cost us anything. It's just like wealth, and so, we tended the plant, it bears fruit, we harvest the fruit, and I think we're making lemon pies again. So.
Oh yeah, are we?
Yeah, we've started that process, but inside of that lemon was, I don't know, 15 or 20 seeds. Yeah. We actually counted them this time just to see how many was there. Yeah, and so, you got to.
It's funny because I ate an orange, and it was an orange from the store. And it had a seed in it. I was like, oh, wow, that's interesting. I never have seeds in my oranges. And now I'm like, why don't I have seeds in my oranges? It's like you used to always have, like, 5 seeds per slice of an orange.
Yeah, people weird. Like them seedless. Yeah. So they breed that.
Modified food.
Well, genetically engineered food.
Oh, yeah, same thing.
And so there's something you can do to the blossom to make it so that it doesn't reproduce seeds. Wow. But it'll bear fruit, which is kind of weird.
Anyway, that's all we have for you this time.
All right. Yeah.
That's all we have for you this time on the Between the Pages podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more. And join us next time. We're going to be talking about JG, which is the last of what we have right now. And as we get more books, we'll add more to the series.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.